What's up, everybody? It's your boy Cannon coming at you live from Provo, Utah. Today we're going to do a video, a very non-professional, low-budget video on how to properly eat a watermelon. This is inspired by that video on YouTube with the old man eating the watermelon. And I just kind of wanted to give it an update for 2019 because it's pretty old, and I think most of you guys probably haven't really seen it, so I'm going to show you guys what he does and how you can replicate it at home. Watermelon's really good, and there's a lot of other things you can add to it to make it even better and to spice it up. So get yourself half a watermelon and cut it in half. It doesn't really matter which way you cut it. So you can cut it like right down the middle, so like the longer way, and then cut it down the side like that, this way, coming down, or just straight up in half. Either way works. This way, so like it has a wider base and it's not as long, and so it gives it deeper holes, and it's not as good. I think it's better the other way, but I just did it this way today. Get yourself a spoon, and this is like a one serving. Half a watermelon's like probably one serving. You shouldn't have two people sharing half a watermelon. So if you have a friend, you can have them eat the other half. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna start. I kind of already cheated and started, and then I realized that I should make a video about it because maybe somebody would be interested in it. I can't really get a great angle on this, so we'll just cut out my face for a second. So make yourself about 1 15th, 16th inch hole with your spoon, and then start digging. And you're going to see why in a minute we're doing it this way. So you're going to dig all the way to the bottom, and you're going to eat this just normally without anything adding to it. And it's kind of hard to dig unless you have a really good spoon, like a really heavy spoon. So try to use a really good spoon. I don't have like a professional watermelon cupping spoon. Probably about 5 bites if you get good pieces. And my angle's not giving it justice, but it's really delicious. This is a good watermelon, even though it's only May. Okay, I'm almost there. They're so good. Watermelon is freaking best. And it's only like 40 calories because it's mostly water. Okay. So we've got 2 holes in the watermelon, and we can add our first ingredient. So you're gonna want to get yourself some marshmallows, and then since I already have 2 holes, you just put a watermelon, the marshmallow in the watermelon, and kind of push it in there. Leave some of that juice in there because you want the watermelon to, or the marshmallow to absorb some of the watermelon juice. And the marshmallow complements the watermelon pretty well because marshmallows are really, really sweet, and so are the watermelons. So, and it doesn't deviate too much from the texture either. Like, it's not a really weird addition. Hey, y'all can look at my face now. Okay. It's so good. And then we'll add the second ingredient now takes me probably like half an hour to eat this half watermelon, maybe even more. Like if I'm watching a show, it'll take me like 2 or 3 shows. So it's like a long haul snack, but you can always scrape off all the insides and just like Tupperware it for later. I'm kind of just widening this hole now for the next ingredient. So make yourself a little piece, just like a little side, not too crazy. And then you'll want to add some salt to it. I wouldn't go too hard on the salt. It's very good. So adding salt to fruit really brings out the flavors in the fruit, most of the fruits, and it can be a really good addition to watermelon, but not everyone likes it, so just give it a try, and if you like it, then it can be a good ingredient to add. I'd recommend eating probably half your watermelon, half your half, before adding any salt, because once you start adding salt, the original flavor of the watermelon gets compromised, and so you kind of have to keep adding salt to it or other ingredients. So I'm not actually huge on the salt with the watermelon thing, but if you're getting sick of it because it's a lot of watermelon, adding salt can be a good addition to it. So then lastly we'll add our other ingredient, which will be peanut butter. So what makes peanut butter really good with watermelon is that it has a lot of salt in it too, and it's peanut butter, so it's really delicious. So just kind of get yourself a little bit here. And then I would do probably half a spoonful, so like this much peanut butter, and then just take yourself a wall out of the hole, get yourself some juice, and then eat it all together. Make sure you get crunchy peanut butter for this, because the nuts added a new texture to your meal, and it makes it really good. Oh, I forgot about this other marshmallow. So I'd get that nice and juicy and mix in some watermelon and throw a little peanut butter on that. So once you add the peanut butter, you don't really need to add any of the salt shaker in, because peanut butter is already super salty as it is. Yeah. So I'm just gonna do all three right now. That's what the old man does in the video, like 10 times. You're gonna have to watch it. I'll add it down below. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you get to try it sometime, and make sure and go watch his video, because it's a lot more funny than mine.